Hello, hello, guys.
Hello. Happy early Wednesday. And good morning. Technically, still good morning here.
Good morning.
But we have an early stream today. We're still gonna do two builds. Both of them are Centurions. One is just who's next, and then we have a stream request. But this one has a Radeon 7800 XT for its graphics card. We have a 7700X for the AMD chip. When we do program these, we always make sure to have like the adrenaline drivers, everything in BIOS setup for these AMD chipsets to work really well together, because you can really optimize them and get them more performance out of both when they work together. We have, I believe, 6,000 speed memory at 32 gigabytes. Looks like we have a terabyte of storage. We have the Galahad 2 Trinity Infinity, and we have an MSI MAG B650 Tomahawk motherboard with an MSI MAG PCIe 5 750 watt power supply. So, and that's going in the line code 215. So we'll do this one, and we'll do the next one is Intel with a NVIDIA card. I'm gonna slip my water out of my hand. Of course, Saitama. $13.40 just got the money to get a PC. Which one did you get? Are you the Centurion that's up? Second one, Intel. Oh boy, Saitama is here for the stream.
Yeah, check 2D is also in chat, and I believe this is their computer.
Oh, sweet.
The Saitama is the second one, I guess.
Cool.
Second one in. Very nice. Glad both of you could make it.
Yeah. Be good streams, both of them. You'll notice that both of them will kind of be built the same. They have very similar parts. The only thing that really changes is kind of some motherboard plug-in placements, and then that's about it. And that's a very similar build. It won't take too long either. If you pop out of the stream and pop back in, you'll probably see where it clears your place. Move along pretty easily. Use a top lane for the NVMe in our boot drive.
Is it check 2D or is it checkered? I just realized it could be checkered. Check 2D. Okay. So I was right the first time. Cool. How was your evening yesterday, Jacob?
Pretty good. I went to the garden again.
Nice.
Just kind of hung out. Rained, so it was nice just to kind of chill.
Yeah.
Nice rainy afternoon. We got that tropical storm then.
We're still getting it right for the whole day, pretty much, right?
Yeah, it'll like tail whip us, I think, on the way out.
Fun.
Or something. But no, that was a tropical storm that formed over like the Atlantic, or a hurricane that formed over the Atlantic and then went up the Gulf.
Oh wow.
And it's snaked up here. A lot of rain though. All night.
Oh yeah. So it's gone. Alright. Yeah, they're not calling for any more rain.
Oh really? Cool.
Yeah. Wow, that's still a huge storm, dude.
I know, it's like the size of Michigan. It's bigger.
It's bigger now. It's stretching all the way from like the Maine New Hampshire border all the way like through Canada, Toronto, Detroit, and just past Chicago. Or just before Chicago, like and
Dude. This
like in Indiana. That's crazy, man.
for me, I was like, that's a lot of good rain, especially for the garden, like all
Yeah.
the, like the ocean nutrients.
Yeah.
So that was so much. It wasn't like a crazy storm up here though.
No, it was just rain. I didn't even know it was raining.
Yeah, it was just like a chill, like.
Saitama says if in like 3 to 5 years I want to upgrade certain parts, can I do that through you guys? Yes.
Yes, of course. We prefer if you upgrade it. You know, you have the machine. It's up to you, kind of. End of the day, what you want to do with it, but we prefer you do it through us, and it keeps the warranty even more intact.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, any upgrades you have us install for you, still gets the lifetime warranty. So. VR for the first time in like 2.5 years.
How did that go?
Good. The full release of Blade and Sorcery came out.
Oh, really?
If you know that game.
Yeah.
So I snagged that up real quick and was playing that a little bit.
Well then.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a fun game. They added like a progression mode.
Oh, that's
Progression / story mode. Which is kind of what it needed. I had it before and tried it, and it was just kind of like a sandbox wave of the enemies,
Yeah.
which is fun, but not for very long. For me, anyways.
Yeah. Waiting for like games that are like coming 2024. My it's getting pretty far into 2024 now. It's like it'd be really cool if you just drop now.
Yeah, right? Yeah, we got Wukong coming out. Wukong Black Myth. I'm excited for. It just seems like an interesting game. I've never, like, I don't know anything about, like, the actual, like, mythology. I know that Goku's based off of him.
Yeah.
He is the expandable stick and shit. So, it looks fucking awesome. And it doesn't look too Dark Souls-y, which I'm glad.
More like Sekiro or Ghost.
It might be a little bit more like, I think it's going to be a little bit harder than Ghost of Tsushima, but it's not going to be as hardcore as Dark Souls or Sekiro.
Yeah. What happened, person? Oh,
The moved.
move locations.
Yep.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, we just did it this morning.
I was wondering. I was like, Dude, I can't believe you were up so early.
Dude, it sucks.
Couldn't hit the hay.
Yeah, no, I fell asleep for a good 2 or 3 hours, and then I woke up, stomach was hurting, went to the bathroom, and then I was just up. I laid in bed for like an hour and a half, trying to go back to sleep. Nothing didn't take, so I was like, alright, fuck it, I'll just just get up now.
Well, ball.
But it's starting to,
Feel
Starting
that
to
brain
hit.
crash.
yeah. And I'm trying not to drink caffeine because I don't.
You'll be up. You'll screw it up even
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Cobalt Wraith? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the Empire.
Welcome, welcome. I'm just tying up some cables back here, and then we'll move back to putting in our AIO.
Yeah, dude, I had a terrible night's sleep last night. I woke up at 1, went to bed at like 9:30. So I'm on the struggle bus, and I'm trying not to have caffeine so that I don't continue not sleeping. We are building a Centurion. Here's the parts list for this one. The AMD version.
Okay. So I'm going to move into the AIO. I'll probably just set this up real quick.
May as well. Oh, Cobalt rate. Subscribe with Prime. Thank you, dude. And for anybody who doesn't know, or wait for the sounds and stuff. Going through. There we go. For anybody that doesn't know, if you subscribe, it actually support. We use all of the channel revenue that we get from streaming, like ads, subs, all that stuff, and we actually pay our streamers that we have, the sponsored streamers that we have that stream on our channel. Also, we use all of that to pay them. So you're supporting small streamers. So I appreciate that. I know everyone, all the streamers appreciate that too.
All the extra cables you see me kind of putting to the side, they're going into your box, you'll get them. I'm just not putting them in because we don't need them for this build. So if you get them later and you're like, oh, do I plug these in? No. You'll be fine. Do everything you need for the build, Even if you get like a hard drive, you still have enough SATA. But if you obviously need a bunch of SATA connections, you do have an extra SATA.
Speaking of sponsored streamers, I believe Brad and a certain Jacob, who shall not be named, owe me a call at some point. Yeah, man, I believe I got your email this morning. I'll definitely reach out. At least an email today at some point. One of the reasons why we're streaming early is because I'm taking a half day today. But I will definitely be in contact with you, man.
Raw jalapeno you had yesterday.
Yeah. Kept me up.
In the lower gut. Man.
That jalapeno was so good yesterday, though, dude. So
The plant
fresh.
itself is still growing too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of a little taller and like the leaves are getting fuller.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that was those jalapenos are so fresh. They're so juicy.
They're
You
kinda
bit
sweet.
into it,
Yeah.
and it's just like liquid comes out. It's yes, the best. Is this a build for a customer or a ready to ship? It is a customer build.
Yeah.
And I believe they're in chat too. This is Check 2D's Centurion. And then Saitama is the second one, which is also Centurion, but it's just Intel. So similar parts, a little different, but what's the first game you're gonna play on this thing? Check. Probably something real simple like Lethal Company, to be honest. Not bad. It's not a bad choice. If you don't have like a PC game library rolling already, I definitely recommend checking out Xbox Game Pass.
That really does help.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Even just for a little bit. And
Yeah.
you can kind of figure out, like, it really helps you try games out.
Yep. It's pretty cheap. I think if it's a new account, it's like $1 for the first like month. And then it's like $10 a month. But you get like games like Starfield and some other, you get some big names, you get some indie games in there. Definitely worth checking it out. They got some good stuff in there. And I believe that they also give you access to Uplay, which is Ubisoft subscription service for their games. And also gives you access to EA games too. I think the first game I played on my new 4090 was Terraria.
Dude, if they can't handle
Hell yeah.
the smaller games, they can't handle anything, So, it's a great game. Put all the mods on,
I never got into Terraria. I've always wanted to.
It's a fun game. It really is.
My problem is like I started out and I don't know what I'm doing, and then my friend would join, and his character's decked out, or I joined
Put
his,
blame on your friend then. Like,
Yeah.
You guys are both. He knows what he's doing.
and he's just like, "Here, watch this," and he like starts flying around. I'm like, Okay. This is cool.
Yeah, it's
And
better
then-
like grind because then you can build like flat.
Yeah.
It's not just like. Yeah, it's really cool. Different armor sets and everything.
And then I have a game called Starbound that I haven't really played. But it's basically like Terraria but space, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty fun. Starbound, there's a lot of like quests you can do.
Yeah.
Starbound's more quest like.
Okay, that's kind of cool. But- yeah.
On there.
We're back. I played solo for a bit, learned to love it. Even worse is when they started handing out gear you don't know what to do with. I have an Xbox with Game Pass, and yeah, the bang for your buck is insane. Good. Yeah, you can use that transfers over to PC as long as you sign into the same account, which is pretty cool. Is it worth buying a 4090 system now, or would it be better to wait for the 5090?
Say you'd be waiting a while for
Yeah,
50. Like you'd be waiting a while.
yeah, they haven't announced the date, and
Usually, like, so like, yeah, NVIDIA had their like their event,
yep, at
and like
Computech.
that's usually yearly where like NVIDIA will be like, we have new cards. Like that's where they announce like we have 40 series, and then you walk out there to the event space, and then they have 40 series like heat sinks and everything. Even at Computech this year, there was no 50 series heat sinks.
Yeah,
So
there was like no mention of
there's
any.
no talk. I think NVIDIA is very, been great for NVIDIA, but they're very AI driven right now. So
Yeah.
I think, though, they will wait. Its 40 series is amazing,
Yeah,
and especially if they push 50 series. It's not like if 50 series comes out, then you're waiting years for games to come, like years,
yep,
because they don't even use they don't even use all of like 30 series yet. Most games, not even all 20 series. You can still game heavily on a 20 series,
mm-hmm.
and then so I mean like it's gonna take a while for games to like really require that amount of power. I don't know. It's up to you though. Obviously, if you want to wait for it, do it. But I think a 4090 system would still like obviously kick ass
Yeah,
right now. So
yeah, and I don't know, like, I know the jumps from like 20 series to 30 series were huge, and then 30 to 40 series was pretty big too. Do you think the 50 series will have that big of a jump? I don't think so. I think
it'll be like the difference between an Xbox Series S and an Xbox Series X. Just like
Yeah.
a little bit better.
yeah, that's
It's gonna
kind of
be it's gonna be like 13th gen Intel versus like 14th gen Intel. A 3D cache chip versus a non-3D cache.
hmm
Like it's gonna be a little bit of improvement, but like nothing too crazy.
Yeah, it's not going to be like the 2X that
2,
You're
3,
getting-
4. Yeah, because like 30 series, 40 series, I feel like that just needed to happen. Because even like the lower entry, like 30 series, were kind of like sometimes struggling on some games. Not
Yeah.
struggling per se, but just not getting the performance some people were looking for, especially for that price point. Like you're spending
Yeah.
a lot of money for 30 series. Now it's like definitely way budget friendly to still get good power.
Yeah, I had to turn them up on the mixer board. Cobalt, sorry about that.
I changed my tone too. I go up and down for being loud. It's early. It's morning. It's still early.
Yeah.
It's still early for some of us. No, I'm kidding. I usually wake up really early. But
Yeah, I'm looking to get into PC gaming on an Xbox Series S right now. Yeah, dude, you
I
don't.
love the Series S. I have one.
Yeah,
Unless you have like movies you like to watch on disc, there's no point for an X. Or if you're trying to play like 4K 16.
Yeah. And and honestly, like 4090s, you don't, if you're just looking to game, unless you're looking to game at like 4K high settings and that kind of stuff, you can get away with not a 4090. You could save yourself some money and still get awesome performance with it.
Yeah, for 4K gaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could 4K game off like a 4070 Ti Super. You could 4K game off a 4070 Super.
Yeah.
If you just, but like not high, we're not talking high refresh rate. You know, you can still get 4K, but you're maybe looking at like 4K 60 with a 4070 Super.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I always say, my personal opinion, nobody really needs a 4090 unless you're doing like hardcore 3D rendering and that kind of stuff. For gaming, like 4080 Super is like the
Yeah,
top
if you
I would
want
go.
like top dog, but you don't need all that VRAM,
Yeah.
4080 Super is definitely the way to go. Or if you're literally all focused on gaming, like this customer here, like this is definitely a more like, we're talking frame generation, we're talking frame generation and high refresh rate kind of go hand in hand, but and just quality. I mean, 7800 XT is an amazing card. You get 16 gigabytes of VRAM and like a card that costs the same as, actually I don't know the price.
I think 4080 Supers are like right around $1,000, I think.
I'm gonna go get, oh no,
But,
I have more time.
Yeah, 4070 Ti's I think are right around 7 or 800.
Makes me so mad because I bought my 4070 Ti for a 4070 Ti, not even a Super.
I know. Early
What a fool.
adopter.
What a fool I was. I usually don't do that in tech too, so I don't know why I just jumped the gun.
Impulse. It happens to the best of us.
Do I regret it? Not really. I'm not like that upset about it. I'm not upset about it because I was also able to sell my 3080.
Yeah.
So I was able to like sell what I currently have. Which is, I was still surprised I was able to do that.
Yeah. They sell for decent price on eBay, 3080s.
Yeah, they do.
At least they did a couple months ago. I don't know. But I still think they. Oh. Sorry, Wiz. I'll just repeat what he said. Since our bot timed him out. Sorry about that, Wiz. Mostly arena FPS and battle royales. Definitely not 4K, but I do want to run 1440 at high frames on Warzone, Fortnite, and single player games like Elden Ring, GTA 6 when it drops. I want to be able to play everything at high frames, 1440p basically. No, it's not your fault, Wiz. It's the bot. I gotta adjust some settings still. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you can get
What's great about games like Elden Ring
4070 is
they're capped at 60
Yeah.
frames, so you can easily get 4K
yeah.
out of that game, and it looks so beautiful.
Yeah, 4070 Super is good. 4070 Ti you'd be able to hit that no problem. Same with the 4080 Super.
You could probably you could get good 2K on a 4060 Ti.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, but I don't think you could get very good 4K. You could get 4K, but not probably what you're looking for.
Yeah, but you could definitely hit the high FPS 140s, 150s, 160s easily with like a 4070 Ti Super or something at 1440.
I run 1440p, which I recently learned 1440p is not 2K. 1440p is 2.5K.
Oh, really?
Yes, they are
I did
technically
not.
different resolutions.
I did not realize that.
Yes. That's why like the new height screen is 1440p 2.5.
Okay.
That's kind of how I learned that it was different. I didn't realize it would be different.
Yeah. Cy Thomas says, don't know nothing about PCs. I have 2 monitors and want a game on one, have the other one for etc.
Yep. The way to do it.
Can I do that with DisplayPort on one monitor and HDMI on the other? Would that work? Yes.
Yes.
As long as you're connected to the graphics card, it'll work. Doesn't matter if it's DisplayPort or HDMI.
Yep.
I believe. So you have the.
You got the dual.
Yeah, the MSI.
Asus dual.
Oh, Cy Thomas the second.
Cy Thomas is. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So you got one HDMI and 3 display.
Yeah, so you have one HDMI, 3 display ports. But yeah, you can do that, no problem.
All right, I'll flip this on its back.
Do you think this PC would be okay at streaming? I'm an indie music artist and wanting to get around to live music making. Yes, this will stream just fine.
You could get our entry level. It would
Yeah.
stream just fine. If you just needed something to run a stream, our entry level could do it all for you.
Yeah.
Now, if you want something that can do like editing and stream and do some other capturing, this is the kind of the machine I would go for. I think the Peltas would be a really good entry. No, I'd say the Legionnaire is a good entry to that because you get like you get the i5, like 14600K, so you get the K SKU chip, and then but you get a 40. You can get a 46 Ti, you can get like a 7700 XT. So there are a Peltas, Legionnaire, Centurion. I'd say if you need that editing kind of and streaming machine, if you're just looking to stream, the Auxilia can do it all.
Yeah.
Or Hoplite too.
Yeah, the only thing you'd want more for streaming is just more RAM. 32 gigs is usually what we recommend.
I definitely. Which you can get on all of our models.
Yeah.
Anything above the Peltas and above gets 32 gigs no matter what. We just don't mess with like. It's not worth having a 16 gigabyte kit of DDR5. It's just if you're getting DDR5, I feel like you should just get 32.
Yeah.
Like this kit, like we have this machine. It has 32 gigabytes, 6,000, good base speed, amazing, just capacity too. Like longevity is what we also think about. We're not just thinking about like, oh yeah, you're going to use this machine for like a year and then looked up. No, like we're not thinking about you upgrading memory. We're thinking about you already having that and just anything. Like I definitely recommend anyone upgrading storage just because games are getting huge.
Yep.
Absolutely massive. I mean, if you have any interest in, like, I mean, Elden Ring is a like 90 gigabyte game, and like that's huge. That's a big game. To me, that's big. But like the new Call of Duty, 306 gigabytes. I wish you could do it like how you could back in the day, like Black Ops. Like, do you just want the campaign? It's like yes.
Yep.
Or do you just want zombies? It's like yeah. So, I don't know.
But yeah, check if you need some help setting up like stream. Just shoot me an email.
Global, we have worked with the 48 gigabyte and the 96 gigabyte sticks. The issue about doing 4 lanes of that is most motherboards can only have a capacity of 128 gigabytes. So I don't really. You would need something like a Threadripper to handle something like that. You could do more budget and do like you could run the server at 96 gigabytes, which is still a ton of memory. But if you definitely, I mean, if you need 128, I would definitely go with the 4 sticks. But right now, motherboards cannot support 4 sticks of the 96. That's why they make them 2x48 and 2x48 and 2x24. Yeah. Yes, they make 96 gigabyte sticks. So what's nice about that is that you can have 96 gigabytes and have a really small form factor. Like you can, because every ITX little board, you can only have 2 RAM sticks. So if you want 128 gigs, you will need to have all 4 sticks and you'll need a bigger motherboard. But if we're talking just like you need a lot of memory, but you don't need to max out right now, that's a way to look into it. budgeting 16 gigabytes, so the more I can throw in a single service, cheaper it is for me. Yeah. So I would go like a little bit larger of a form factor. I'll call you after after some stuff. I know I sent you an email. I think I sent it to the wrong email. I got told about it this morning. I was like, what? I was like, I don't know.
Failure delivered.
I was like, yeah. I was like, no. So I did send an email. I can just copy it and send it to you after this and everything. I know Brad has your email, so I'll just use that email that Brad got from you, and I'll send it over, and you can look it over before we talk. But I do have 128 gigabytes in there. I mean, it's in a relatively smaller case. Has a cooler just to cool the chip. Got a good budget on, like it's a good budget system. We'll talk about it. You'll see what I kind of have mocked up. Yeah, I'll email and call you. I'll do a little wombo combo.
Wombo.
So we can chat and you can see kind of what I came up with. But yeah, I'm excited, and so I made up kind of like a mock-up one, kind of like what we could do like cheapest kind of for you, and then there's definitely other things I want to work out on. There's other parts I'm kind of researching, kind of what I would want to work together, because we talked also about doing like a dual tower, like dual motherboard system. Those cases get really big because you did like there's also you have to put in another power supply. So stuff I'm still looking up there, but yeah, we'll chat. We'll get talking.
Wiz said, I think I've decided to pull the trigger on the Legatus, just waiting on Asus to announce their new OLED 360 monitor. 360 hertz.
And we always make sure with our 4090s, we make sure it gets all 600 watts. So if you get a 4090 and it's pulling 600 watts, you got that thing like tweaked or a little bit, or if your monitor's pulling it, it will be like full 600 watts. And we definitely make sure we have a power supply in there. Minimum 4090 we ship out with is a 1200 watt. So that's in our Assassin. And the configure.
Cobalt says, you guys rock. Wishing I found you guys for my last flagship PC. This is fun seeing the build at the same time.
Yeah, I love building live. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed this. A good like break up from the day.
It is it's a good switch up. So if I'm not building here, I'm building in like a workbench in the warehouse, which is great. I mean, we play music and everything, but it's great up here.
It's fun interacting with you guys.
Yeah.
It's not gonna lie, it's a pretty sweet job. I've had an OLED, those look beautiful, just don't leave it in sleep mode for too long. The pixel cleaning got annoying. I have yet to I've seen an OLED monitor, but I do not own one.
I think if I were to buy a new monitor, it would be an OLED Max. Or like something sharper. So I have a nice monitor, but it was just kind of like, I was falling on a budget and I was like, it's on sale. I'm all for a sale. I don't really like go too flashy on stuff. I kind of buy like I'll buy the name brand, but like the off name brand.
Yeah.
I don't buy like Samsung makes great screens, but like, I don't know, the premium tag is just, I know it's name brand.
Yeah. Yeah. Never skimp on the monitor and become a screen snob. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I used to skimp on the monitor.
I mean, get the...
And you get like the ghosting and all that stuff.
The dead pixels, or
yeah.
you get the pixel burn-in.
So annoying.
Yeah. No, definitely like get a good monitor, but like don't skip out. It's not worth it. Especially if you're buying such a great machine. Like it's not worth it to your computer or just even yourself. Oops.
You guys should play some of my music while you're building off stream. I go by Check on all music streaming services. Most popular song is titled Prime. All right, we'll check it out, man. What kind of music? Like what style, genre? You make good music. Bought my first 49-inch super ultra wide like 6 years ago. Never looked back. Yeah, I've thought about getting like an Odyssey or something.
I've also just considered that.
Like, I think it'd be cool.
Do you miss it?
Yeah, a little bit. It's hard going back to like one normal size monitor.
The pain.
Mm-hmm. Well, because that widescreen one was like 1.5.
Oh,
so
okay.
it was just wide enough where it was useful. But the normal 16 by 9 is not wide enough.
Who wrote?
Check makes indie bedroom psychedelic vibes. Nice. I'll check that out. Oh, show. Nah, triple wide is where it's at.
I've seen those people just put like ultra wides and circles around them. It's so funny.
Honestly, that would be cool if you're like into like flight combat or like something like where you need like the peripheral vision and stuff.
Get a little mod running.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool.
Camera.
I watch shorts sometimes of like people doing like dogfights in the air. Those people, man. There's tactics that they're like, oh yeah, when this happens, you just do this. How the fuck did anybody ever come up with it? Like, I don't get it.
Someone who's been too much.
Yep.
Like,
yep.
good pilots.
Yep.
That's who came up with that.
Yeah. Much respect to all those guys that strategy, group position, and all that stuff. I
But they
have
kill
no
it
idea
in
what
like
the fuck
that.
I'm doing. I play Company of Heroes and I'm just like, yeah, go straight in.
Well, straightest is the shortest way. So
Explain when you can go right in the middle. I just love how many tactical manuals from the actual military end up on those dogfights pink forums. They post manuals. That's kind of cool. Any PC games you guys recommend? From Saitama.
Rocket League.
Yeah.
Rocket League. No,
PC exclusive. What do you think?
Sekiro. Sekiro's good. If you like Bloodborne, if you like a Dark Souls kind of, because Sekiro's a little bit easier. It's still really hard, but it's a little easier than the other Dark Souls. Beautiful game.
Look at my library.
Brad's got an impressive gaming life. Definitely got some years on me there.
Yes. Curated almost 400 games over the last 20 years.
I've seen memes now. It's like when I give my son my Steam account login, like giving the golden key of like everything.
Just make sure that if you gift your Steam to somebody, make sure if they ever contact Steam support, you do not mention that it's gifted or you're not the original owner.
Yeah.
Because they will shut down the account. As I guess it's in the terms of service where it's not transferable.
That's
and they do that. They do that so that people don't sell their account, their account and stuff.
What people do.
People do anyways. If you have not tried Baldur's Gate 3, Saitama, I would definitely check them out. Baldur's Gate 3 is amazing. It's a classic RPG. Open to anything. Let's see. Counter-Strike 2 is always good.
Let me see what I got. Let me go to my Steam library.
I just got Arma 3 last week. That's fun. That's a military combat sim.
Where's my library? How do I go to my library? I see my
Divinity
games.
Original Sin 2 is also another great RPG.
Can I see my games on the app?
Yeah, there should be a thing that says library. So let me just go to my
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Helldivers 2 is also amazing.
Power World's pretty fun.
Power World's fun, but I kind of lost interest in it.
Hogwarts is pretty good.
Hogwarts is great.
Hogwarts is a great game.
Stardew Valley is fun. It's a nice chill game, chill relaxing game. It's a good game for like after a stressful day. Let's load that up.
Rainbow Six Siege. Although, that's a pretty sweaty game for now.
Yeah, it got a big resurgence.
It really did.
I still have yet to play that. I have it.
Kids are so sweaty in that game, dude. Hitting angles, like,
Yeah.
like I can't play this anymore.
If you like factory building, Saitama, check out Factorio. That is a time-consuming game, but you will enjoy every minute of it if you like those kinds of like optimization type games. Factorio.
I don't have as many games as Brad, but
No Man's Sky is good too.
I mean, it's got Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 2 is great.
And it's a good time to get, because the Steam Summer Sale is still going on.
Yep. Steam Summer Sale ends tomorrow, so if you want to start building up your library.
You could make a Steam account now and buy things, and like the thing is, you can buy them right now, even if you don't think you want to like actually own them. You could try them out for like a couple hours and then refund it if you don't like it.
Yep. Yeah, their refund policy is really nice. It's 14 days or 2 hours of game time.
Yeah, it's pretty flexible.
If you go like over a little bit, sometimes though they're a little lenient. But usually, if it's well under 2 hours, you just refund it and they'll accept it.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. I do that often. I feel bad. Not that bad to stop. Not bad enough to stop. But yeah, Steam has tons of stuff. If you like space stuff, check out Kerbal Space Program.
Kerbal's fun.
Kerbal is a lot of
There's
fun.
a lot of good space games now too.
Mm-hmm. You get to build your own rocket ships and explore planets with stuff that you build. Pretty cool.
Kerbal's really improved over the years.
Yeah, and Kerbal, I think Kerbal 2 is out too.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know how well that's doing though. I know when it launched, it was pretty rough. Let's see what they say. Oh yeah, wow, overwhelmingly negative. 7% as positive. Kerbal Space Program 2.
Why?
It's because it's not being developed anymore.
Oh, they
guess-
just made it and then dropped it?
Yeah, I guess the developers closed down.
Oh.
Yeah. At least from the reviewer, studio's been shut down, and there's been no future promise for this game. The Kerbal Space Program 1. That's what everyone was saying, even when the second one, the sequel came
Like the first one's still really good.
Yeah, the first one's great.
Yeah, I love Titanfall too. By the way,
I know a lot of people like Solaris too, which is like a space a space simulation, but you control like different races and stuff.
if you've never played any of the Dead Space games, those just got remastered too.
Yep.
And those are really good. If you like creepy space horror. Kind of finished. You want to do Will of Post?
Yeah. Okay.
Stay with me, Brad. Stay with me, Brad.
I'm losing it.
200 mgs of caffeine stack.
Yeah. Stream manager. All right, guys. So in the top of chat, go ahead and place your bets using channel points. Do you think it'll post and have everything work? That's for the computer. That means lights are on, fans are spinning, and we get the post light. It's just a fun way to keep stream interactive. Of course, like, if it doesn't post, we'll make sure we don't ship it out that way. But yeah, it's a good time to earn some channel points. And then for upcoming giveaways, for PC giveaways, you can trade in those channel points, 5,000 of them, for extra entries into the giveaway. So it's kind of cool to hoard them, and you can also spend them on like sound effects. This one.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Battery exhausted. Okay.
What did you do to it? Keeping your cables pretty visible. So what's nice about the custom cables is that you can kind of see where the power supply meets your custom cable. So obviously, if there's any issue there, it's easy to find. Yeah, and then I'm gonna just connect my SATA, and then we're done here.
Saitama_Kano has gifted 1 subs to viewers.
No pressure, no pressure, tons of pressure. All the pressure. Oops. All right. Back panel on.
Saitama gifted 1 sub to Jen Fulver.
No way. What are the
That's
odds?
awesome.
Congrats to John. Do you do trade-ins? I don't think
Not yet.
No, not yet. We want to. That's definitely somewhere where
Yeah,
we want to get.
We're looking into our options for that.
I'm gonna plug this thing in.
Sounds good. Thank you, Saitama, by the way. I don't know if I said that or not. I'm sleepy. But thank you for the sub. Appreciate that.
Ooh. Looking good.
Looking good so far.
Running smooth. Of course, Saitama. We
Yeah,
love
man.
doing what we do.
This is fun. This is fun. So it's hardly like work.
Right. I mean, it's computers, man. Like,
Yeah, right?
stuff.
Right. Do we get a post light?
We did.
Oh, congrats.
We are booted. We are in BIOS, technically. If I had a screen here, you'd see me in the BIOS screen. But yeah, everything looks really good. We got good airflow. It's not loud. It's really quiet. Obviously, you'll turn it on, you'll hear noise. There's fans still moving. It's very quiet. Yeah, everything looks great. So benefit of us starting the stream early today is everything you see today will have a good chance of going out.
Yes.
Should it pass testing. So this is our AMD Centurion. This is what it looks like. This is also with a Radeon card. Next one is with a NVIDIA card in our Intel build. We're just going to go ahead and swap over to that. We're going to take like a 5-minute break. I'm going to bring this to Owen. He's going to start programming it. And then we're going to start building the next one. So we'll be right back, guys.
Oh, yeah, be right back.
We've had this going for a while, but when you see me, you don't even break a smile. Try not to let me see you cry. Guess I'm the boss here, so it's a little lie. I count the days since you've been gone, count every sunset and every break of dawn. I dream about you every day. I'm going crazy, so hard to live this way. Girl, all I want is to take you by surprise. Tell you I love you as I look into your eyes. I see the moon and the stars look so sublime. My one and only, until the end of time. We've got alchemy, girl, you're changing me. All night long, I wanna hold you close to me. What you do to me is so plain to see. All night long, your love is on my mind. We've got alchemy, not just chemistry. All night long, I need your magic desperately. What you do to me is some sorcery. All night long, the heavens are aligned. Yeah. Make me stand and dance alone. I know I hurt you for my sins across the tomb, but we're together in the fight. I'm going crazy, just another lonely night. And all I want is to take you round the way and kiss you gently and come we'll ever make. We found each other by luck or destiny. Can't be without you, for plague has taken me. Yeah, we've got alchemy, girl, you're changing me. All night long, I wanna hold you close to me. What you do to me is so plain to see. All night long, your love is on my mind. night long, I need your magic desperately. What you do to me, you're some sorcery. All night long, the heavens are aligned. We've got alchemy, feel you changing me. All night long, I wanna hold you close to me. What you do to me, it's so plain to see. All night long.
All right, we're back, guys.
Hello, hello. I want to show up. Also, we got the moving desk here today. Let's really show off all the
Moving
parts.
Desk.
How tall am I on this thing? Oh, it's not bad. So this is the Intel one. We got some different parts. We have our Intel Centurion. We have the Tough Gaming Z790 Plus. We have the NVIDIA 4070 Super. We have the MSI Gaming X Slim for that today. And then we have still 6000 speed RAM, 32 gigabytes, terabyte of storage. The i5 14600K. And we are using same cooler, same power supply, the Galahad 2 Trinity, and then the MSI Mag PCIe 5 750 watt. So we'll go ahead and just get started. That's how we did the last one. It doesn't matter which one you take.
Oh, no.
They're both a black case.
No, I was just for this guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do the paperwork.
With
Justin. Because one of these goes back. Right?
Yeah.
yeah, but just leave it here because I still need to clean up some stuff underneath the desk.
Oh.
Thank you, though. I'm at a crossroads of wanting to spend something or spend my money and get something, Brad.
Oh yeah.
I either want to get a fun little moped to ride around the town, or like an 80cc, like nothing that I need like a actual license for, but
It's something to zip around on.
zip around, have some fun on. Something different than a car. Plus, it'd save a lot of gas. Just ripping that thing around. I can take that across. I can just still go on 14 just take the sidewalk.
Yep.
And there's like, I saw some guy up on my garden the other day. He was like popping wheelies on a little like purple moped. I was like,
What the hell?
I'm jealous.
Yes, it is the same case.
Same case, yes. The Landcool 215.
It's also a Centurion, it's just the Intel. So basically it's the same thing.
Yep.
Relatively.
The only thing we also use differently, we use different memory kits, but we use one for AMD that have AMD Expo. Because you want to make sure if you're overclocking it, you have an Expo profile. And that's a physical thing that needs to be changed on the memory kit itself. It needs like a physical, I'm not sure what it physically needs on there, but it's like more of a regulator. And it really helps it stay stable
AMD.
on AMD, yeah. And where my little screwdriver?
Oh, this isn't yours, Saitama? You got a Legatus? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll, whenever your build comes up, I will shoot you an email.
yeah, we'll always let you know. I'm pretty sure I know what Legatus you're talking about. I saw it in the queue. I think it needs. I think for that, I can actually confidently say that I'm just waiting for the cooler.
Oh, yeah.
I have everything else.
Nice.
So we're just waiting on that cooler to come in, and we're actually good to go. So hopefully that's this week, and hopefully we can stream you Friday. That'd be cool. Especially if you have a stream request in, we will always save it for stream unless we're told otherwise. But I'm happy to build a Legatus on stream. Legatus is fun. Usually when we do a Legatus, it's actually the whole stream is focused on just building that.
Saitama, what's your order number? You can look it up.
I'm not sure about
Yeah,
first name.
that's
It would
right.
just be an order number. You don't have to give me your first name.
Okay. 7382 is his order. Yeah.
Yep. Well, cool, then we can put that.
Oh, 7392.
It is a licorice. Yep.
Cool. Yeah, you're up next, man. Not today, but yeah, you're. You are the next streamer with us. What's the random mug that's on the stream for? So when anybody follows or subs or donates bits or anything like that, a little icon gets dropped into the cup. And it's all physics based, so like if you donate 100 bits, that'll have a different weight than if you donated 500 bits. And like the follows are pretty light, so if you drop some bits in there or whatever, those will go flying. It's probably my most favorite thing on the stream. Yeah, I love watching them get flung all over the place. I'm a simple man. Oh, bits are different than channel points. Bits cost money. Channel points are free. If that makes sense. Bits are like donations, but through Twitch instead of like a third party. Yeah, I think follows are the lightest. Subscribe, those are a little bit heavier, and then the bits and stuff are heavier than that.
Alright. We have like a bunch of watermelon flowers coming in.
Oh, really?
I have like 5 or 6 right now. I think I'm gonna get a lot of watermelon. So
Oh yeah, dude. I'm excited to try that.
fresh watermelon.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I water it nice and well.
Soak up all that water.
Mm-hmm. Took a big my neighbor has like a hole digger. So it's a 2-handle thing you just twist.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a super deep hole.
Oh,
I
nice,
did
okay.
the whole depth for the watermelon because watermelon loves a deep root, like
Yeah.
from its top instead of just like fan out and root down. So, and I've got it connected to the fence now. It grew out and now I got it hooked on the fence. So now it's gonna vine all nicely and be all
Oh, yeah.
happy, and then hopefully it fruits onto the fence. But even if it doesn't, my neighbor, one of his watermelon plants started growing through, and he's like, "Hey, just pull it through."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's just like, "I don't care." He's like, "It's just like a watermelon plant that planted itself." Like,
Oh, really?
It's like within his onions. He's like, just like pull it through. I don't want it. Like, cool, watermelon. Because Because Alona, we're like, oh, we should plant like another watermelon plant. And it's like, no need now.
Huh.
So
Oh yeah, something you should try. That weird combo, but it worked with watermelon. Watermelon, mint, and feta. You make like a
the
watermelon.
mint
salad.
sounds like it'd be good, but feta?
The feta, surprisingly, it's weird.
Really?
Weird combo, but it worked. I was skeptical, but my wife's aunt made it for the Memorial Day
Mm-hmm.
cookout that we had. It was very, very good.
Very, very good.
Garden, like outside, gross.
No, take that back.
Gotta touch grass every once in a while.
My garden neighbor's like, what do you do for work? I was like, I build computers. He's like, pretty opposite of gardening, don't you think? I was like, yeah. It's a good way to go outside though.
Yeah, and if you maintain it, like,
Just go there. I just go there after work.
yeah,
Because now it's like it's self-sufficient, and it's rained a lot here. So all I have to do is water and pick some weeds, and then
yeah, as long as you maintain it and often. And,
my little
Not a lot of
flower
work.
patch is like,
oh, really?
yeah, it's huge now.
Fair-skinned redhead here. I'm allergic to the outside. That's fair. That's fair.
I'll give it to you.
Especially here in the Midwest. Yeah. Yep.
I know it's kind of hard to see the cables. It's one, it's the lighting, like how much light the camera can pick up, and two, it's hard to see black cables against a black case in general. Usually, if it's like if I'm building a white build, it's really easy to see me do everything I'm doing, but we try our best. What am I looking at?
Pasta. Interesting.
Looks like pasta salad.
That's what it is.
Oh.
It's like a salad in a bowl. Dipped in.
It's pretty cool.
I know, right?
You have to add, is there dressing to add?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, nice. Okay. Pretty tasty. Getting hungry now.
Yeah, I got leftovers in the fridge here right now. I'm gonna eat that up after stream.
What's the leftovers?
Mongolian beef
Ooh.
with some white rice. You know what? Now that I think about it, I was supposed to have an egg roll with my meal last night. I did not get an egg roll. Call and complain. That's like I never will like call and complain unless like my order's like really messed up.
Yeah.
Like I don't care. Like, and working in food industry, like you just like you'd have to make my order really messed up. It'd have to be like literally the wrong order for me to taste it.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, we went to Jimmy John's, and we got like the Billy Club or something. It was supposed to have like beef and turkey and ham or something,
Mm-hmm.
and they like completely forgot two of the meats. Is stupid. I was like, what the fuck, man? Supposedly they have a free sandwich. All I have to do is go in and tell them they got a free sandwich. They'll give me a free sandwich, but I don't know how true that is, so whatever. Find out one day. But yeah, I don't like, even, especially if I'm like sitting down, my order's a little wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just eat it. Not a big deal.
Making you jealous of my lunch? Yeah, no, it's pretty good. Eat it up. Making me hungry.
Oh yeah. Looking at your Discord, it mentions a game night that never seems to have gotten a date. You guys sit down and game with the community sometimes then? Yes. I believe game nights, so oh, it doesn't have a date? We have a weekly game night, which is Cards Against Humanity on Tabletop Simulator. And that's every Monday night at 8 p.m. And then we host a game night with the streamers. And there's usually some sort of giveaway. This month is a gaming mouse. And I believe it's the Pulsar X2H, I think is what it's called. The gaming mouse. We have a review of it. Yeah, and we'll give that away. And then it's just staff and streamers playing Battlefield on July 27th.
Which
So the-
Battlefield?
Battlefield 2042.
Oh, the worst
Dude,
one.
it's like $2.99 right now.
Yeah, but
if you wanna get
Battlefield
it.
1 is...
Battlefield 2024, 2042 or whatever. 2024. That one's pretty good too.
It is.
I played with Queen the other day. Kind of fun. Battle Bits is where it's at. But yeah, so yeah, the last Saturday of every month is our streamer game night with the giveaways. And then Cards Against Humanity on Tabletop is every Monday, 8 p.m. Central. We have yet to actually like play Cards Against Humanity, but
Why not?
nobody joined.
Oh, no.
So
I'll be able to next week.
okay, next
sure.
Monday,
Yeah.
cool. But yeah. So if you have Tabletop Sim, it's on sale for $10 right now on Steam.
It's a
Definitely
great game.
recommend
There's so much
getting
you can do
it.
in
Yeah, like they have games you can buy that are officially supported, and then they also have mods for games that aren't on tabletop. But they have like Monopoly and Catan and Warhammer 40K, and they have everything you want. If they don't sell it, there's a mod. It's awesome for $10. And
Owen was telling me yesterday he doesn't even have wallpaper engine.
what? Owen?
He's like, no, I'd get too distracted by it. I was like, ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Owen. But yeah, I'm excited for Cards Against Humanity. I haven't played that game in So long.
One of the creators of Cards Against Humanity is actually one of our
That's
clients, one of
That's
our
right.
customers.
And for anyone watching who does not yet have, let me restart that, has not yet ordered a PC from us, there is an NVIDIA bundle going out right now, where if you buy any PC with a 4070 or higher, you get Wukong Black Myth as part of the GPU purchase. And I'm very excited for that game. It started yesterday and runs until August 19th. So you have about 6 weeks. 5 weeks.
Wu-Tang Clan?
Wu-Tang. Did you play a lot of board games growing up? Yeah. Which ones were your favorite?
Really like the Game of Life.
Yep.
Candyland.
Candyland is great.
Candyland's goated. Monopoly.
Monopoly, yep.
Clue.
hmm
Not a lot of Catan. We weren't a Catan family.
Yeah, we didn't start Japan until later.
Played card games too. Family played euchre.
Euchre? I don't know. If
It's a Michigan card game.
Okay.
Pretty fun. I guess once you understand it, it gets pretty fun. Battleship.
Yeah.
Uno.
Uno.
Yeah, I'm glad I grew up in an era where like board games were still like fun, and I grew up with parents that like playing board games.
Yeah.
So
May have gone to a few world tournaments for war board games. Wow. Like Risk and stuff. Tabletop has Risk too. I think I played Risk like 2 times.
really,
Yeah. What? Board games are still fun.
I know, but like my generation is lame, and they don't play them as often. I'm like, hey, you guys want to play a board game? They're like, look at me weird. I'm like, you guys are weird.
You mean without electricity?
Yeah. What do you mean? Like we have to use our eyes and think about? I don't want to learn the rules. Screw you! Like what? Playing a board game is so hard for me to learn a game. Shut up.
Like Star Wars Armada and such. Risk is nice and simple in comparison. Really? I don't remember Risk. I played it when I was like 12.
My dad tried teaching me, and I was like, dog, I'm 10 years old.
My dad hasn't played chess with me since I beat him at age 11 or so. I love chess, but I am terrible at it.
We'll have to play
That's
each other
hilarious.
on chess.com.
Yeah, you'll probably beat me. I have a good like opening and mid game. I make pretty good decisions, but then when it comes to end game stuff, like pretty much always a blunder somewhere, unless I actually win. But yeah, I watch like Gotham chess and stuff on YouTube. I'm somewhat in the know of the chess world now.
I have books.
You have books?
I have books on chess. I read them.
I remember I joined a chess club, and they're like all right, we're gonna learn the coordinate system. I'm like, this was stupid. I'm leaving. Never went back. Now I can see
Why you should know,
the
dude.
use.
You need to know the coordinates. Like if you're reading a chessbook, they're like beast, dude. All the different like
Yeah.
letters. It's just like, huh?
Yeah.
Even if you know it, you can like look at it and be confused.
Yeah, like I watched the chess Gotham chess, and he's just like, "Oh, if he moves pawn to c4, you get this and this and this and this and this." I'm like, I don't know what the fuck any of that is, but it sounds cool. Like he just starts,
You know
like,
what you're talking about.
yeah, just he starts like naming off like move patterns or whatever. I'm just like, I don't.
Just trying to play a board game.
Yeah.
A board game that I played a lot too was one that my brother, dad, and I actually made all together.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
The Dragon Hunter game.
Yeah.
That game's so cool. I still have the instructions. I still have all the dice, all the little figurines. It's a cool little game.
We should do that here one night for game night.
No, first I had to patent
Oh.
it. First I have to like legally make it mine, and then, not mine, but we're like make it
Yeah.
ours, and
That's fair.
then I'll talk more about it. No one's stealing it. It's a good idea. I'm gatekeeping it.
I'm looking at this chat. Let's see if I can make an entire page of just my comments. Nobody spoil this for me now. Victory.
Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob.
Ooh.
I go to the garden every day though. I'm just waiting for the Roma tomatoes to ripen, dude.
Are they starting to turn at all, or is it still?
I don't know. I think they're like finished growing in size now.
No,
I feel like some of them are going to start ripen very soon. So I did what you did, and I took off lower branches.
Yeah.
Just to kind of help it too, because it was getting pretty like congested.
Mm.
But
Then there's my aunt calls them sickers or suckers or something. So you know how like you have the main stem and then you have the long branch.
yeah,
Then sometimes there's like little offshoots that, you know, like the branch is like this, but then there's a little growth that happens right
so
there.
yeah,
You can pick those off
Mhm.
too.
you do that with so if you have like a branch, the flowering leaf, and then one in between. That's the one you
Yeah,
just pluck out. Yeah.
Yep.
Alona does that all the
Okay.
time. I just have her. I'm like, go do it. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go to Ace today and get some more tomato cages because I have like those last 4 that still need some.
Mhm.
They didn't really need them, but now they're getting pretty big, so I'll help them just move out of the way. I counted. I have 1, 2, 5 plus 8 plus 2 tomato plants.
Holy
So
crap.
15 tomato plants.
Jeez. Yeah, you're gonna be overrun.
I'm going to be overrun. Like come August, September,
Yep.
they're just going to be spitting out potatoes. And what's cool is that they all started from like actual like natural seed. Like it was fruit from his plant, went into the ground from last year, and then he just picked them out of his garden.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see if the flavor's any different. Because some of them that he gave me, some of them are cherry, and I think some of them are Romas.
Okay.
Because they're growing out. They're not like in like a flower bunch, and they're not like a vine bunch. It's more like they're growing individually, and they're longer.
Okay.
So I think it's Romas, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at everybody else's garden. Did your tomatoes come in? Did you change? Did they change? Did they pick any?
Yeah, waiting for them to come in is like the worst.
It's like, dude, it's like watching paint dry.
Yep.
Like, it's literally the worst. Because it's so, like, there's so many things. Like, I want to put it on this. I want to eat it with this. I want to have that. And it's just like.
Yep.
Make a pizza. Make my own
There you
tomato sauce.
Homemade tomato sauce.
Homemade
is
Roma
so
tomato
good.
sauce, dude. I don't know if I have any heirlooms. I know heirlooms are really good. You chop it in half and like put some salt on it. Just eat that.
Beef steaks are good. Early girls.
Yes. I didn't know till like this year how many different types of tomatoes there actually is.
My aunt, I'll make sure to bring, next time I go to my aunt's house, I'll make sure to bring some for you. She does a bunch of heirloom ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like Cherokee red.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a purple. And then she does another one that's like vineyard, something, I don't know.
Okay.
Cherokee one, I don't know. But those, oh my god. Those are good. And they're nice, like big tomatoes.
I just finished up some simple wiring. We got our control box in for the pump. Now I'm going to go back to the front and we're gonna put our anti-sag support for our graphics card as well as our graphics card in. So we will. You probably go top hand for this. Bring this down for me. We got our brand new graphics card. Still got our little factory seal over it. We always use new cards here. We always use new parts. Nothing that you get in your machine has been in someone else's machine. We have our anti-sag bracket. We have a vehicle curve. Get some peel action.
I love refrigerators. I'm about to bust.
What's up, Chino?
What up, what up? Who's there?
Hopefully I got some of you wearing headphones. Thanks for the follow, Chino. Welcome to the Empire, man.
Got a 12-volt cable for our graphics card here, so I'm just going to stretch it all out. And then I got to take the time to kind of comb it. Get some, so it's not just like dangly wires. Make everything look super nice.
That's my buddy's PC. Looking to get one myself too. Hell yeah, dude. Which one are you thinking about? Or do you have like specs in mind or anything like that?
Oh, I also planted a bunch of radishes and beets the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
So if you want any of them, let me know.
I'll definitely take some radishes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love those things.
I got so many. I've got some I could bring you tomorrow.
Okay.
Like I got some ready to go.
What the dog doing?
What is the dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
Do you know where that's from, Brad?
No. It's some video, right?
From a Vine?
Yeah. Well, that much I know.
From King Bach?
Oh, is that King Bach?
What's the dog doing?
Is it Bach or Batch?
It's one of the.
Yeah.
Watch your profanity.
Alright, only 2 more combs to go. This one just takes a little longer. We got there's 4 little cables that kind of take some time to get lined up. But once it's in, it's ready to go. I'm using like my gut here to keep the cable from slipping out of my hands. Eminem album gets closer and closer, bro.
Yep, I know. I'm excited, man. 2 days. He's posted the track list already.
Oh, he did? Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
It doesn't show features.
I thought it did.
No, the one that I saw didn't have any features on it.
Okay.
Even the Kobe one didn't have any of the features listed. So I wonder if it's going to be a surprise or unless I just didn't see the right one. But I know Skylar Grey is on one of them. I'm assuming Easy Mill is probably going to be on one of them too, since they just signed him last year.
Still can't believe they put Bronny in the Lakers.
I know, it's crazy. Well, have fun, y'all. Gotta run. I look forward to hearing from you when you're able. Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'll be reaching out today.
Yeah. I'll probably reach out tomorrow. Show. Have a good one, man.
Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. And now I just want to home the motherboard, which will go a lot faster than what just that was. Oh, it's already 1 o'clock.
I know.
Time flies when you're having so much fun. No, I am having a good time. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm just hungry now. So it's like, man, it's 1 o'clock. You ever get like so hungry, you get like the little hunger sweats?
Yeah.
You're just like uncomfortable. And it's warm in here. So.
It is a little warm in here. My stomach has been rumbling for the last hour.
Since we finished the first one, I've been like, man, I'm hungry.
Trying to think of what I want for lunch.
Go pick some radishes and lettuce from the garden.
There you go. Eat like a bunny for lunch.
I pulled out a radish, dude. It had like the largest leaves, but I guess I planted it next to another radish. It's like this big. It's like super skinny, but like the leaves are huge. I'm like, what are you even doing? I'm curious to see if the ones I planted the other day already germinated, because radishes, like, they grow like weeds, dude. They are so easy to grow. They're such a simple plant. They have one root, and they just like leaves.
Huh.
They grow super quick. Curious, I might keep a radish or two in to see the flowers and get the seeds for next year.
Oh, yeah.
I planted a bunch of beets. I don't know. I'm not going to eat beets. I don't eat beets, but I just planted them because it's like one thing you can grow during this time.
Yeah.
You can plant corn, but I haven't gone out hunting for a corn plant. I'd rather not start from seed right now.
Yeah.
No.
How do you even cook beets?
Beets? Beets I'd rather pickle. Beets are really good pickled. And something like a really nice. I picked up some nice pickled beets from the Crystal Lake Farmers Market. They lasted, like, it was $8. I got the mason jar, and like I thought it was just like, you know, a few pieces, but no, that thing, she like stuffed it. Like it was like $8 so, and it lasted me for like weeks of just pickled beets. Good. Mama's what's it called? Mima's jars or something. I don't know. I walked up to her, I was like, "Are you Mima?" She's like, "Yes, I am." Like, nice to meet you. She convinced me. I like seeing the people can convince me to buy things at markets. I don't know. I think it's fun.
Emperador on Kick says, nice to have you here on Kick. Thank you. We're also live right now on YouTube and Twitter and Rumble. And
Yeah, we try to use everything. Well, we can, so why not? Like, it's kind of fun. Brad does pretty good at monitoring all the chats, so.
Most of the interaction is on Twitch, but we still read chat on other platforms too.
Cool. All right, so I've got all my main cables. All we gotta do from here now is just, I'm gonna take this wire, put it behind these. And then Brad, while I do this, you can do a wheel of post.
Your thing?
I've already got the power supply kind of cabled together. Something new I'm trying. Switch up the build process. I think whenever I pull out the power supply, I just plug it all in now.
Nice.
Leaps and bounds. This is what 3 years gets you.
Yep. Starting to
redefine my process.
yep. Streamline it. All right, guys, on the top of Twitch chat.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
The warning has been
I
heard and
grew
received.
up on that show.
SpongeBob was so good, dude. But yeah, anyways, in the top of Twitch chat, go ahead and place your bets. Do you think it'll work, or do you think it'll post and have everything work? That means lights are on, fans are spinning, and we get the post light. It's a good way to earn some channel points too, because when we do giveaways, you can redeem channel points on Twitch for extra entries into the giveaway. So yeah, good way to earn some channel points and hoard them. 300 on yes.
300 on yes, you guys do like me. I know if someone says no, it might be someone in this room.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Nobody would say no.
That's right. Would say no. Anyone who does is crazy.
Yep.
All right, so.
Oh, whoa, look at that. 100 for no.
Oh my god.
Wow, who did that?
And you just closed your phone when you said that.
That's
crazy.
coincidence. Winky dinks.
Just say that. What a coinkity.
Alright, predictions are almost over.
I am just about done.
Got 5 seconds left, Kurt. Alright, predictions over.
Sweet, I'll turn this on in a second. Do my little Velcro zip tie down here.
I was playing Beat Saber this morning,
Yeah.
real quick. I don't know why. My wife didn't tell me she was walking by me. So I fucking swiped down to cut one of the beats. Fucking whacked her right in the arm with the controller.
Why would he walk that close to
I'm
you
like,
swinging?
what are you doing?
Like, you clearly can't see anything. She's just like, if he hits me, it's his fault.
Yeah. She's like, I didn't want to bother you. I'm like, well, I don't want to hit you.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you mean you don't want to bother me? You want to get hit? Like, that's weird.
I'm like, what the hell, man?
All right, I'm going to turn this on. We're good to go. Ooh. Fancy, fancy.
You can control the RGB on the top of the case with a button. Pretty
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, so we got a button up here that I'm clicking. And this goes for both models we just made. So we have the LED button, obviously, that changes the front fans. If we press and hold it, it will actually change to motherboard control. So then you'll be able to just control it through, like, this will be Army Crate. The other one would be MSI Center. So that's how you just control it through this. You can match it with your RAM colors, or your even your graphics card colors, or you can just press and hold it, and you'll go right back to just having case control. So you do have like the different things that you can do on it. Pretty cool. But that is gonna be it. That's the stream today, guys. That's 2 builds, 2 Centurions, you the AMD and the Intel model. Pretty cool.
I'm assuming it posted.
Yes, it did post.
Okay.
We have nice bright lights on our
Congrats.
motherboard. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. I hope you like the build. Hope you like talking, just learning some stuff about PCs. But we will be live again on Friday. I believe we'll have that Legatus ready to go.
Yes.
And then,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So watch out for Friday, guys. We'll see you guys then.
Yep. See you guys then. Have a good one.